All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Night number 1, week 4 of Thunder Racing League. We are at Charlotte this week, and it is not going to be a memorial, but we are going to remember Hayden Ross, 20-year-old driver out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, lost his life Thursday night in a tragic four-wheeler accident. So we will have a moment of silence for him later on tonight, as we remember him and his accomplishments. At this time, I do ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were blurred, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
All right, welcome back. We got these guys going through their drivers meeting right now. So really quick, we will take a look at the leaderboard. Trying to see it myself here. I do know Bobby Evertson is leading, as he has not lost one of these things yet. Looks like... Give me a second. I gotta wait for YouTube to catch up because I did not save it to my phone. There we go. Looks like Brody Brown is sitting in second. Third is Austin Medea. Fourth is Matt Mateer. Fifth is Ian Humphreys. Tied with him is Martin Duran Jr. Tied for seventh is Trevor Kuna and Brian Gunderson. Ninth is Luke Krakowski. 10th is Bud Mullenix. 11th is Dustin Sargent, and 12th is Lyle Robinson. They are getting finished with their drivers meeting here shortly. We got about 2 minutes left in practice. Showing 8 cars out here tonight. And again, we are going to go ahead and do a little bit of a memorial for, this is not a memorial race, but we are doing a memorial for Hayden Ross. He is a 20-year-old super late model driver out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, lost his life Thursday night in a tragic four-wheeler accident. He is a champion in the Sooner Regional Super Late Models. So we will be paying a little bit of respect to him, as he did pass away Thursday morning. Our memorial races, we do try to save those, the actual Memorial Day races, we try to save those for drivers that have lost their lives in the cars. But we do still want to do something for drivers, especially young ones like Hayden, that lost their life so tragically and had such a career in front of him. As that Ross family is in our thoughts and prayers tonight. We got less than a minute left to go in practice. Right now, Mark Spittelmeister on top of the leaderboard. Not sure if he's actually going to be able to race tonight or not. I'm not seeing any help in the race control booth with him. Sitting second right now is Luke Rakowski. Third, Bobby Evertson. Fourth is Bud Mullenix. Fifth, Austin Medea. Sixth, Trevor Kuna. Seventh, Ian Humphreys. And rounding out the field is Brian Gunderson. Again, showing 8 cars here tonight. And that will end practice as we get ready to go qualifying. And we are starting to carry over the tracks all the way through. So hopefully they'll be nice and racy come feature time. As we got Trevor Kuna getting out on track. Go ahead, watch him for a lap, see who else jumps out here. Austin Medea coming out on track. Bobby Evertson out on track. Brian Gunderson out on track. Kuna, the first one to take the green flag. Comes down. He's running up alongside the fluff. Down in the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Right up alongside the wall through 3 and 4. Running that high side. Lap 1 for Trevor Kuna, a 16.324. Evertson on his second lap. Coming down to back straightaway, Evertson sitting second with a 16.453. Evertson running a little bit low, coming to take the checkered. And slower that lap. Ian Humphreys out here, getting ready to get his first lap in the books. And second quick, tied it at a 16.324. There is a tie for that quick time right now. It's giving the nod to Trevor Kuna, though. Lap number 2. Slower. Stays second quick. Here comes Luke Rakowski. Pretty sure he's coming to get the green. Running down low. You can hear him working the throttle a little bit on that low side. Lap number 1. Quick time. 16.173 for Luke Rakowski. Lap number 2 for Rakowski. Slower at a 16.348. Right now, Trevor Kuna, the only driver out on track. He has completed his laps, running second quick right now. Everybody within half a second of each other. Mark Spittelmeister has not taken a time, so I'm guessing he will not be running tonight. If you are in the chat, go ahead and say hi. Like, share, comment, hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. We are live with all your Thunder Racing League action every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday night. Gonna watch Trevor Kuna make some laps here. So it looks like we'll have 7 cars running tonight. Again, it'll be 1 heat. Everybody goes directly onto the A feature. Ooh, Spittlmeister is now out on track. As he comes down, gets the white flag. He's up on that high side. Seen Luke working a little bit lower for that quick time. Mark right up against the wall. Let's see how he shakes out. Hard on the gas, coming out of 4 to the checkered. And 4th quick at a 16.392 for lap 1. 16.392 for lap 1, puts in it 4th quick. Coming out of turn 3 and 4 for that final lap. And slower, 16.479. We did have, looks like we got a late entry. Looks like the 61 of Rogers coming in right at the end of qualifying. And guys, that is exactly the reason why we do not advance qualifying. So we will now have 2 heats as they start gridding for heat race number 1. On the inside of the front row, it will be the 33 of Luke Rakowski. To his outside is the 26 of Ian Humphreys. Inside row number 2 will be the 833 of Bub Molinix. To his outside is the 20 of Austin Medea. And in the 5th and final car for heat number 1 is the 61 of Jerry Rogers. Rakowski's going to lead them to... Yeah, your dad... I think you might have taught your dad something there, Aaron. Getting that quick time. Aaron in the chat, one heck of a driver himself. Should be getting the 1 to green this time by. It will be on Luke as to when to fire off. Looks like Luke's keeping a nice, slow, steady pace. Coming through 3 into 4, and it's hammer time. Here comes Luke Rakowski down the front straightaway, out by a car length, running that low line into 1 and 2. They're 3 wide behind him for second. The 26 of Humphreys gets a good run on the high side, though. Now, looking to the high side of Luke. The 20 of Medea looking down low. The 20 and 26 side by side down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Medea looking to the inside of Rakowski, had to back off. That allows the 26 to get by Humphreys. Humphreys looking to the high side of Luke. Humphreys right up against that wall, getting a good run off. As now the 20 of Medea gets to the inside of the 26. Looks like Medea a little bit tight on that inside. Has to back off, give the spot back. And Humphreys with a little bit of the slip of the grip allows the 20 to get back in. 5 laps to go. They're side by side for the second position. Now, once again, Humphreys gets the run off. Here comes Medea with a dive to the inside. And they're door-to-door coming off turn number 4. Give the nod to Humphreys that time by. We are halfway. Medea not giving up that inside. Humphreys with a little bit of a run on the high side. As they come into 3 and 4. This seems to be where Medea is a little bit better, but no, Humphreys hasn't cleared this time by. A little further back, here you see Jerry Rogers trying to work on Bud Mullenix. Doesn't quite have it. The battle right now is right here for this second spot. Austin Medea all over the back end of that 26 car. Nowhere to go. Here he comes. Dive. Deep dive in. Looks like he rolled out of it to keep from making sure he didn't slide up into Humphreys. He's going to try to dive back down low one more time. 1 lap to go. Luke Rakowski pretty much has this one in the bag. Medea with another deep bomb into the turn. Now, here comes Humphreys trying to protect that bottom side. Medea trying to slide up a little bit. Can't do it. Ian Humphreys second. Austin Medea third. Bud Mullenix fourth. And Jerry Rogers rounding out the field coming home fifth. Man, what a race for that second position. And they never let Luke out of their sight. They kept him right there. As we get ready to line up for heat number 2, on the inside of the front row, that is the 54 of Trevor Kuna. To his outside is the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. Starting third is the 008 of Bobby Evertson. And rounding out the field is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. 4 cars, 8 laps. I tell you what, man, these big block modifieds put on a show every week. It is definitely fun to watch. Always some great racing. As the pace truck is off, 54 into turns 3 and 4, and it's hammer time. And he's off to about 2 car length lead into turns 1 and 2. The battle is between the 051 and the 008 as they're door-to-door coming out of 2. Evertson with about a nose up front gets a good run on that 54. Gunderson not letting them out of their sights. All 4 of them right under a blanket. Now Evertson runs a little bit to the high side. Mark way down into the grass. That gets Gunderson checked up. Now your battle will be, can Evertson do anything with Kuna? As Trevor's leading Bobby Evertson. Evertson keeping about a half second. Keeping him within about half a second. Runs that high line. Cuts down low. Trying to catch some gravity off of 4. Seems like Kuna's starting to pull away a little bit. As we will go ahead as we hit halfway. We will run through the field. Up front is the 54 of Trevor Kuna. Second is the 008 of Bobby Evertson. Third is the 051 Mark Spittelmeister. He's trying to reel that 008 back in. He may have enough time to do it. And then rounding out the field is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. I think Gunderson may have hurt that car there when he had that little bit of contact with Spittlemeister, who ended up in the grass. 2 laps to go. I don't know if Mark has enough time to catch him. Mark working that high side, though, as they get ready to come down. White flag in the air for Trevor Kuna. The battle will be for second. Mark is pretty much there. I don't know if he's got enough to get around him, though. As Evertson down into 3 and 4. Evertson needs to bobble here for Mark to catch him, and he does not. Your winner, Trevor Kuna. Second, Bobby Evertson. Third, Mark Spittlemeister. And fourth goes to Brian Gunderson. As we are now going to go ahead and do our special tribute to Hayden Ross, we're going to go ahead and get the cars lined up here. Mark did go over how he wants them to line up. So since Mark went over that, I will go ahead and have Mark up here in the booth. And then Mark, I'll go ahead and let you just start rolling when we're ready for the 3 wide.
Guys happy, go on around the track, get a decent lineup. Ian, back up a little. Good. Actually, give me a half car length more, Ian. Everybody try and put your left front tire in the door of the car on the left side of you.
All right, and at this time, we will have a moment of silence for Hayden Ross. All right, we're going to go ahead and get these cars rolling for their 3 wide Thunder. Thank you now. Ladies and gentlemen, here they come out of turn number 4. They're 3 wide to tell each and every one of you thank you for the support and views. It's the 3 wide Thunder. Thank you. Go ahead, take off. All right, we're going to go ahead and let them burn this track in a little bit more. And I'm going to go ahead and let you listen to the sights and sounds. That track looks like it's starting to get a little racy. 25 laps for the A feature tonight. Luke Rakowski, quickest in warm-up. He will be starting on the pole. Is that something that these drivers are going to have to look out for? Are we going to be interviewing? We interviewed him Wednesday night, I believe it was, with a third place finish. Are we going to be interviewing him from that top spot? I'm not going to make any predictions because I am not going to have that on me if something bad happens. But so far, Luke Rakowski, quickest in qualifying, won this heat, starting on the pole for the A main. And your A main starting lineup, starting on the inside of the front row, the 033 of Luke Rakowski. To his outside is the 54 of Trevor Kuna. Inside row number 2, the 26 of Ian Humphreys. Sitting to his outside is the 008 of Bobby Evertson. Rolling off 5th tonight is the 20 of Austin Medea. And to his outside, the 051 of Mark Spittelmeister. Inside row number 4 is the 833 of Bud Mullenix. And to his outside is the 80 of Brian Gunderson. And rounding out the field is the 61 of Jerry Rogers. 9 cars, 25 laps. As they will come by and get the 1 to green this time by. Pace car is off. Rakowski slow into 3 and 4, and it's hammer time. 033 Rakowski out to a decent lead as they fly off into turns 1 and 2. Down a back straightaway into 3 and 4. You see Rakowski starting to stretch the field a little bit. They're battling behind him. Austin Medea makes a little bit of contact with Kuna, ends up backing up a little bit. And now the 008 of Evertson on the inside of Kuna. The 3 wide for the second position, coming out of 4. And it's a drag race. Give the nod to Kuna for that second position. As Evertson slide job, Kuna crosses him over, 3 wide out of 2. Now they're 2 by 2, second through 4th. Bumper to bumper, oh no, a little bit of contact. The 051 of Spittelmeister into the back of the 26 of Humphreys. They both get around. That's just some good hard racing there. Looks like the 26 got into the back a little bit. Got off the gas. Spittelmeister really nowhere to go. Looks like they got hung up a little bit, getting sorted back out. As they get ready to come back up to the leader right now. It will be a Delaware-style restart when they get back going here. And it is the 033 of Luke Rakowski, the 54 of Trevor Kuna, the 008 of Bobby Evertson, the 20 of Austin Medea. 833 of Bud Mullenix, really getting helped by that, along with the 80 of Brian Gunderson. The 61 of Jerry Rogers. And it looks like they're giving the 051 of Spittelmeister the EOL for that. As now they ought to be coming to the 1 to green. Looks like Kuna is going to choose the inside. As they are 1 to green. Nope, Kuna chooses the outside. As they come through 3 and 4. And now Rakowski's on that loud pedal. They're 2, almost 3 wide behind him. They single file out for second place, 4 now. But that doesn't last long as the 54. Oh, and caution's back out. As we see the 033 spinning around backwards. Looks like the 61 just got in there a little bit hot, got into the back of the 833s, looped him around. I'm sure that'll be the 61 going to the back. As we're going to stack them up and try it again. As Evertson is now taking over the second place, trying to make it on record 3 in a row, off record 4 in a row, as the first race had some scoring issues, so that one is off the record, but Evertson did get that one as well. But I think Luke wants to let Bobby know that in order for all his wins to show, he has to lose at least one with there being a drop week. As we are 1 to green, looks like Evertson is going to choose the high side. As the pace truck dies off. Evertson trying to get right there. 033 is on the loud pedal. They're hammered down, coming into turn number 1. As they go 3 wide for the lead. Make it, Gunnarsson up there trying to make it 4 wide. They're door to door for that second spot. Here comes the 20. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, and looks like the 051 nowhere to go. Everybody keeps it pointed in the right direction, though. As now your battle is up here for the second spot. Humphreys and Kuna. Oh, contact, and Kuna goes around with Gunnarsson nowhere to go. They're upside down. Hard wreck. Man, they're wrecking everywhere. Hard hits. Gunnarsson having to tow after that hit. 9 down. Trying to get everything stacked back up here. All I can tell you for sure is I know Rakowski is leading it. He is out of the mayhem. The 54 Acuna pulling down into the pit road to use his quick repair. Everybody gets one. And you hate to see good cars getting torn up. And you hate seeing guys that normally we don't see up front just having nowhere to go after putting on a good run. Brian, if you're watching, man, I feel sorry for you. Hopefully when you come back in and climb into another car, you have some better luck. as we should be 1 to green this time by. As you see Spittlemeister coming back out after taking a quick repair. As Humphreys chooses the outside. A little bit of trying to figure out where everybody's at after that mess. As they're into 3 and 4, and Rakowski back on the loud pedal. They're door-to-door drag racing down the front straightaway into turn 1 and 2 for that second position. Here comes Medea to the inside, but the high side seems to have the run. That inside, though, doing an awesome job keeping up as they're door-to-door further back with more contact, trying to figure out. Looks like everybody kept it going. Oh no, Bud Mullenix upside down. But he is off the track. I don't know if race control sees him or not. Let's go back, see what happened. Looks like a couple drivers just meeting in the middle. And Bud goes for a ride over and over. As your leader is still Luke Rakowski. The battle for second is hot, though. With Medea not able to shake Humphreys. Humphreys right there on his back bumper. As they go down the back straightaway, bumper to bumper. Humphreys with a little bit of a love tap, letting him know he's there. Trying to get Medea to make a mistake. We're halfway through. Humphreys looking to the inside. Oh, looks like maybe a little bit more contact as they straighten it out and keep going down into 1 and 2. Now Humphreys to the high side, not quite doing it. As we're going to go ahead and run through the field as they start to sort it out a little bit. Up front is the 033 of Luke Rakowski. Second is the 20 of Austin Medea. Third, the 26 of Ian Humphreys. Fourth is the 008 of Bobby Evertson. Fifth is the 54 of Trevor Kuna. Sixth is the 61 of Jerry Rogers. Everybody from here on back is at least 1 lap down, and that is the 833 of Bud Mullenix off the track. The 051 of Mark Spittlemeister, he is out of tonight's running, as well as the 80 of Brian Gunderson. As up front, 9 laps to go for Luke Rakowski. Is he going to be able to sweep the night? Setting quick time, winning his heat. Is he going to be able to hold on for the feature? As he comes out of 3 and 4 down the front straightaway into 1 and 2. Looks like Medea is searching around, trying to find a little bit of grip to try to catch up. As he is good run into 3 and 4. Equals out to about half a second down the back straight or down the front straightaway. Medea with the excellent runs in. Looks like he might have closed it up a little bit that time. As the hand goes out, just a handful of laps to go. 5 down, or 20 down, 5 to go. As they go down the back straightaway. Medea has definitely closed the gap. Has to actually get off the gas to keep from running into the back of Rakowski there. Everybody else looks like they've pretty well single filed out at this point. We will take a quick peek. There's a side-by-side battle here for the 4th position. As Kuna working the inside of Evertson. As they're side-by-side in turn 1 and 2. We'll come back up here as this is the battle for the lead with the popsicle sticks in the air. As Medea gets a run to the inside of Rakowski. He's there, but Rakowski with a run on the high side. Caution! Yellow flag is out. Goes back to the last completed lap, putting Rakowski back up front for a single file restart. As there you see what brought out the caution. Looks like Humphreys, or Kuna, excuse me, just getting up into the wall a little bit and spinning her, getting her spun around. It will be a green-white checkered. The question is, what is this going to do for that battle up front? Did that 20 need the laps to build the momentum? Or has he figured out the line that works, and is that going to allow him to get up to where he was? Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. Green-white checkered finish. This is going to be exciting. 1 lap to go. It will be a single file restart, or should be a single file restart. Not sure what's going on here. As Rakowski leads him into 3 and 4. He's on the loud pedal. Coming out of turn number 4. They're bumper to bumper coming through turns 1 and 2. Rakowski out to a decent lead coming through 3 and 4. Not a ton of breathing room, but a little bit. Medea trying to stay right there. Looks like the 26 of Humphreys trying to get in on this mix, trying to get a little bit more forward. But don't blink now, because here comes Everton. 1 lap to go for Rakowski. Everything still up for grabs. But it looks like maybe that 20 needed a little bit of momentum. Everybody's checked up here. Not sure what's going on. Oh, that is the race, guys. Wow, that still stuck at 1 to go on my screen. I don't know why. But that is your race. Your winner, the 033 of Luke Rakowski. Able to sweep the night, but it was earned. They made him run hard and earn every single one of those spots. As now we wait on our 3 podium drivers, Luke Rakowski, Austin Medea, and Ian Humphreys, to jump in the waiting room. As we do have Humphreys in here, now just waiting on Rakowski and Medea. And there's our winner, Luke Rakowski. So we'll go ahead and pull him up. Got a copy, Luke?
Oh, that was quick. Here I am.
Absolutely, yeah. Definitely try to get the winner as soon as they get in. Try to get as much emotion as we can for winning. Is this your first TRL win? I can't remember if you won one in the 410s or...
410s. I had one at Knoxville, I think.
Well, talk to you Wednesday night.
Yep. I remember that. I was thinking about that.
Sitting on that bottom rung of the podium. I was a little bit worried about jinxing you after coming through, sweeping qualifying, winning your heat, starting on the pole about halfway, still looking strong. and I threw the question out there, could you sweep the night? And you sure did. Walk us through your night, and how were you able to hold off that hard charge of the 20, and did that caution save you?
I don't know. I think the cautions actually hurt me more than they helped me. I would get out quite a bit. I was fortunate enough to be able to get some good starts and get in a rhythm early, and come out to a pretty good lead, then to bring them back and then bring them back, and it's always kind of a toss up sometimes with the way iRacing does it with the cautions and the track, the track adjustment over the course of a race happens, under the yellows. And so it's always kind of, you're kind of, once you get going, you get a nice run going. If there's no cautions and the track, wears in as you go around, and you can get a feel for where you're fast, and then you get a caution and it regens, and it's kind of starting over a little bit. So, no, I think I'm kind of amazed. Aaron was here and we were running and qualifying. I ran a good lap, managed to put together a good lap in qualifying, and had a good heat run, and said, well, we'll start in the pole and hopefully we don't make any gross mistakes. And towards the end, it was really just trying to find where the grip was going to be. I kind of had a plan going in about where I wanted to run, and then like I said, with the cautions and the track, figuring out where the track was going to be. And luckily I think I found on that green white checkered, I was going around, we're going under yellow, and I'm looking for where I want to be. I really wanted to find out where I wanted to be coming out of 4, and I found it. So
Yeah, I know. Coming there, I think the caution came right before you guys hit the line. But I think Medea might have beat you to the line after that caution came out. It almost looked like you were saved by that green-white checkered.
Yeah, I think the previous lap, he got in the back of me coming into 3 and kind of screwed me up. Nothing intentional. I woed up trying to run the bottom. I was moving around a little bit, and he definitely let up and let me come back at the line, come out ahead. So I thank him for that. But it kind of screwed my momentum up and like where I wanted to be on the track. So he was able to get a good run coming down the backstretch. But I'll tell you what, if that caution hadn't come out, I was looking forward to that last lap, whether I won or he won. I would have been disappointed, because I tell you what, he had a good run coming out of 4, and I had a full head of steam ripping off the top side out of 4. And it was going to be one whale of a turn 1 and 2 down the backstretch to see who was going to get there first. So the caution did save me a little. I'm thankful for that, but it really would have been nice to see what could have been with a door-to-door finish there, possibly.
Yeah, absolutely. I said it earlier in the broadcast. These 358s have yet to disappoint. We're a little over a quarter of the way through the season, and I have yet to have my breath at the end of one of these 358 races.
They're fun, and I was remarking to Aaron in warm-ups and stuff. It's still amazing how much throttle control you still need to use with them. You feel like you don't, but if you try to, too much with them, it really hurts you. So, the biggest part is slow is fast, especially when the track starts slicking off like that, even in these.
All right. So, do you know when the next time we're going to see you is? Or are you going to jump into that 305 coming up here in a little bit?
No, I can't. I can run. I'll run a lot of cars, but with where I'm at, there's 2 cars I won't run. I won't run limiteds. I won't run 305s. No offense to anyone running those cars, but I just can't do it.
No offense taken. This league started as a beginner league, and we still make sure to try to have a lower class geared for these beginners. So if they're not the car for you, no offense taken. Hopefully nobody else takes any. I know.
Nope, and I got the kids here tonight because they got a holiday tomorrow, so their mom's gonna come pick them up tomorrow morning. So I want to spend more time with them. So this is fun. The 358s are fun, and thank you. So here, let me get my thank yous real quick out of the way, because I could talk forever. I'm pretty stoked. I just gotta thank T-Berry Motorsports. They're on the car. Was talking to Tyler the other day. Just thankful for everything they do for us. And again, everyone who helps out at Murkowski Family Racing and Aaron Murkowski Racing over there. Ava, I'm going to toot my own horn a little bit real quick. Well, not mine, but Ava, she actually won the points for the triple 20s in her class, the last race of the year at Dodge City Speedway up here, and in the big Montanaro Cup race. So she won 2 out of 3 in the 20s and the big cup at the end. So she had a good end of the year for her. So just got to throw that out there.
All right, yeah, congratulations, Ava. I know we did a one-off powder puff race, and it was Ava and my old lady up front for the majority of the race, putting on a heck of a show. So I know she can definitely wheel a car.
Yeah, no, they have a good time. So anyway, listen, thank you for doing it. Aaron was watching the stream, say you're doing a great job, so appreciate it. Thanks to Austin for running for a really good race there at the end, and everyone watching, come out and race. And I'm hoping we'll get more people to come out and run these cars. They're a lot of fun. But that's it. That's all I got. I'll let you go. I could talk too long. So thanks again, Jay.
Right. Congratulations on the win, and good luck next time we see you.
Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, that was your winner, the 033 of Luke Rakowski. We're going to go ahead and pull up the 20 of Austin Medea. Got a copy, Austin?
Yeah, I got you, Jay.
Man, did you hate to see that green-white checkered caution come out?
Yeah, I was a little disappointed. I knew basically if I had got a caution there, it was going to be tough to get around him because Ian was pretty fast all night, and I knew I was going to have to hold him off and try to get around Luke. But
do you think you'd have been able to get Luke if that caution would have came out? I know you guys were side by side. Caution flew right before the line. It looked like you might have beat him to the line after the caution came out. But do you think you'd have been able to hold on to it?
I think I would have been able to hold on to it. He was better in 1 and 2 than I was, but in 3 and 4, I was kind of catching him there, and I got into the back of him the one time and kind of slowed him up a little bit because I got a run on him. But I think I might have been able to hold him off, but it definitely would have been close coming down to the line.
All right, so you're going to jump in a 305 after this? And if so, how do you feel about your chances there?
Yeah, I'll be in the 305. Charlotte gives me troubles a lot. I really don't know where to run. It seems like it changes a whole lot, and especially with these cars, you got to keep the momentum up. It's harder to figure out those lines. So we'll see what happens. I mean, this is definitely a confidence booster, but we'll just have to wait and see.
All right. Any sponsors, shout-outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
I'd like to thank the guys over at Black Bullet Racing, Admin Box, Derek LLC, Mimi's Making a Motion, Du Bois Welding, Getting Mobiles Repair, Getting Hooked, W Energy, CTFX Design, you guys at Thunder Racing League for putting these events on, you for doing the broadcast, and for Chris doing race control.
All right. Congratulations and good luck here in a few minutes climbing into that 305.
Yep, thanks, Jay.
All right, that was your second place finisher, the 20 of Austin Medea. Coming home third, the 26 of Ian Humphreys. You got a copy, Ian?
Yeah, I do. How's it going?
All right, walk us through your night, and was there anything you could have done to catch the two guys in front of you?
So the night wasn't too bad. We could put down a pretty decent qualifying lap. I didn't really expect to do too good. I kind of seem to struggle here at Charlotte, whether it gets to the low side or the high side on keeping speed here and pretty much most of the cars. So when we put down the third quick time, I was pretty happy with that. Going into the heat race, starting second, finishing second. Very solid run. I'm just trying to get, again, more comfortable with the car every week as we try to get more understanding on how to pick up more speed in these. And then the feature was a great run. Definitely had a battle there. When I was up there towards second, going for the lead, and he just caught a little run on me and got back around me, it seemed like, and then broke away. And then it seems like, who was it? Austin. He got around me there for second place. So wasn't too bad, but overall a decent night. I'll still take a third place to end up on the podium.
All right, so you're going to go ahead and climb into the 305 after this? And
Yep.
So how do you feel about your chances going into there?
Yeah, we're hopping in. We'll be there for the 305, and I mean, again, not quite the best track for me, so hopefully we can at least try to pull home another podium. It would be nice to pick up the win at least out of one of the cars tonight, but we'll go home at least with a podium for at least the main goal. So hopefully finish up with that. So.
All right. Any sponsors, shout outs, anybody you want to thank for getting you here tonight?
I want to give a big shout out to Maconi Setup Shop, Adrenaline Spike Designs, Subgrade Gaming Supplements. I also want to give a big shout out to you guys again for putting on another good show this week. So appreciate you guys running a good league and allowing a bunch of fast people to come here and race.
All right. Thank you for coming out, because without drivers, we wouldn't have a league. So appreciate you all for coming out and supporting us, and good luck in the 305s.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, that was your third place finisher, the 26 at Ian Humphreys. Now we are going to throw our sponsors and shout outs out there. We want to thank Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop. They are a nonprofit organization geared towards ending veteran suicide. One is one too many. Right now we are at 22 a day. If you would like to donate to help end veteran suicide, look them up on Facebook, Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop, or if you are in the league Discord, get a hold of Justin Jones. He will have the VWAS behind his name. He will also have a green name, as he is a sponsor, more of a partner than a sponsor, I guess. Ask him how to donate. Another way to donate is with one of our two, or preferably both, of our money races. One on Memorial Day, the other one's coming up here on Veterans Day, the Salute to Our Veterans 100. Half the money we bring in will be donated to the Veterans and Warriors One Stop Shop. The other half does go to the drivers. We would like to thank Diamond Designs. Look them up on Facebook or Discord. I know they have a Discord. I think they have a Facebook. They are providing each series champion with a paint job. That is 5 different wraps, valued at over $100 total. Giddings Mobile Repair. They are a financial backer of Thunder Racing League. They are a automotive repair facility, I guess, for a lack of a better term, mobile mechanic, around the Tulsa area, serving a 60-mile radius of Tulsa. Look them up on Facebook. Give them a call. Stevenson Family Performance. They are a monetary backer as well to Thunder Racing League. Look them up on Facebook, Stevenson Family Performance. School of Sim Racing. They provide all our midget setups, as we have transferred over to Fixed Series for Season 3A. They will provide all our midget setups along with all the Wednesday night Thunder Throwdown Challenge Series setups. And last but not least, we would like to thank Sneed Game Farms for offering the Sneed Game Farm Dedicated Driver Award. That award goes to the driver with the most qualifying attempts in Season 3A. $10 cash bonus to that driver. And with that, we will see you back here in a few minutes. We are going to take about a 30 to 35 minute intermission. Go ahead, go grab yourself something to drink, and we will be back. Y'all have